from the unknown theater and horizon world.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
It's Pipe
Ace,
Dreams
in
and
case
Crooked
I'm
Conversations with your host, Windmajik and B-Ligerent.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Pipe Dreams. What's up? What's up? What's motherfucking
Up.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. I'm finna
Okay,
go.
Okay. Okay.
Take it away, B.
What's happening?
What is
Everybody's up
happening?
There's Chris.
Hey, Brandon.
Chris, hey.
Hey,
Thanks
Chris.
everybody for coming.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hi,
good to
guys.
see everybody.
I don't know if the drone is
Welcome
here.
to the show.
Is
My
it
arm is
still?
stuck
Second
over
episode
there.
Of
I'm going
Pipe
to stop it
Dreams
right
and
now.
Crooked Conversations here at the
Sorry,
Unknown
guys.
Theater.
How do I?
This is my
Yeah.
host, Belligerent.
I'm belligerent. Yeah, this is gonna be like a talk show, podcast. Hopefully, we'll have like a guest every week. We're kind of planning on having a guest every week, and we had a guest last week, Simon Josh, and I thought that one went well. Simon was a great first guest, but this one was kind of my idea. Is that we're later on we're gonna it's gonna be like an interview kind of, not an interview, sorry, I don't like that word. Get to know Windmajik. But we'll get to all that.
It's meant to be.
I couldn't find that color.
I was wondering.
And girl, when are they gonna add nails to this shit? Horizons. When are they gonna add the nails? Are
I
they
don't
serious? They're
know.
fucking not gonna have nails. They're
Hi,
gonna
Danny.
have
don't know.
nose piercings,
Hi,
but
Chris.
no nails.
B, why couldn't you have at least fucking waxed before you
Okay.
came on here, though? Look at that.
They keep
Look
saying
at
the
look
F
at
word. I'm not
the-
going to
the-
stay.
Oh, I
The
forgot.
goatee,
I guess
the
I forgot.
goatee.
Yeah, I
Excuse me.
forgot.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you pay for that
doesn't like the
sweater?
F word.
Seriously, I
They say
really
it
like
way
it.
too much.
I
Oh.
might have. I don't know. I don't really remember.
I don't know, but I would
Oh,
like to watch.
and I don't know Danny.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Following you.
Woo! Good.
Oh my
Thank you.
I'd
gosh.
follow you.
Wow,
too.
I looked away for a second and then I looked back and there's a whole fuck ton of people here.
Yay!
Holy shit. Oh, Beach Girl! Yay!
Girl,
She's
Beach
my best
Girl.
friend on the whole wide
Thanks.
world.
I'm gonna stick around.
I know that.
Mwah. I
Okay.
love you.
Seems
Thank you
neat,
for
you
coming.
know?
Yeah!
Which by
Whoops, sorry,
proximity
wait.
makes you my second best friend in the world.
No,
All right. Yeah, this
Oh, that
is
was
a talk
cool.
show,
Patty cake.
everybody. So
Oh,
feel free to chime in at any point. Like,
he got
how was your
on?
week
I
with
know
Magic?
'cause I
Like
have kids,
2 weeks.
so.
Oh,
I'm gonna move over here. Oh, you're gonna sit next to me, B? Okay, keep your hand
Okay.
off me.
Look at his glasses.
So my week
2
has
weeks.
been
been
my
2
2
weeks.
weeks. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
2 weeks. It was good. I
at his
but I
nose.
fell on my ass,
There's
B.
something else.
Look at
I'm
his
fucking
butt.
old.
yeah.
Old people fall, but I
Hurt your
got
neck.
back up.
Very weird.
Yeah, I did. I hurt my neck. I jarred my neck, but yeah, it was like that. I felt like that old commercial, like that. Most of the people here probably don't remember, but like I've fallen and I can't. Yeah, yeah. I just kind of said, well, because when you're a kid and you fall, you just get right back up and you're like, yeah, I'm okay. But when you're over 50 and you fall, you lay there for a little while and you assess the damage.
Yeah.
And then you laugh at yourself.
You start like, okay, I can move
so true.
everything. I can feel everything. That's a good sign. I can wiggle my fingers and toes. Yes, I have to go through all that before I can actually get up. And sometimes I fall
Right,
asleep
right.
or get distracted and start looking at the trees.
That's
No.
funny.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in to age. I played baseball against a
You will have no choice.
77-year-old dude this summer. 77 years old.
Ooh.
And
Well, wait,
I'm a
what?
catcher. I play baseball and I'm a catcher, and the dude that was at bat, this guy was on first. I think he walked.
He says he is.
And not that this is a sports
No
show.
way.
Don't hyperventilate.
People don't believe my age either.
No, he's
The
not
guy that
taking
was
Joe
up,
Biden's
he's like, yo, man, that guy in first is 77, and I'm like, whoa,
See, I
shit,
told
no
you.
way. And he's like, yeah,
He
yo,
says 77.
he's gonna try to steal on you.
Hey guys,
I don't know if you guys know the baseball, like stealing. And that's my
everybody
responsibility
can
to
hear
throw
you.
his ass
Steal.
out. So like, I'm
Okay.
like, all right,
They can hear us?
don't fuck up,
Everybody
don't
can
throw
hear
it
you,
into
yeah,
center
everybody's
field,
the same.
don't fuck up, don't
Yeah, so if you want to talk
drop
outside,
the ball,
yeah.
you know,
Thanks.
like.
Thank you.
But anyway, I went and talked to him after the game, and like he's like, yeah, man,
You got me in
I
trouble.
play like I travel to Arizona and to Florida. I live in Minnesota, so he travels down south to play games year round. And he plays like 60 games a year. He's 77. So anytime I'm like, oh, I'm old and my back is old and blah blah blah, I think of that dude and I'm over it. And fuck that. I'm not with the getting old bullshit. All right.
I have a question.
Whoa! How to quiet a crowd.
I have a question about the 77-year-old. Because, like, do you have to wear cups when you play baseball?
Fuck yeah!
Well, like,
Goddamn
when
right.
they're 77, do they have to just, like, scoop them up? Are they more like a scoop?
Yeah, it's not a nut cup anymore, is it? It's a nut. It's like a skateboard of plastic. Hangs down.
Yeah.
But you can fit the Depends in there nicely, so it works out,
A little extra cushioning, too.
I guess.
Oh, well, no,
Slide
the
into
cup
second.
would, no, but the cup would go on the outside of the Depends, wouldn't it?
Depends.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm putting it.
That's why we pay the man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
Hey guys,
we
I'm back. Hi, Carl.
Yeah, I do. I want not that.
Um,
God damn it all. You gotta drop
when
it.
I dropped it.
I got this. Sweat it.
We've got
So,
Jolly
yeah.
Ranchers too. Does anybody want a Jolly Rancher? Oh, it doesn't leave the stage. Sorry. You guys have got pictures of Jolly Ranchers.
Can we play a game? We're gonna play a game.
We are.
Somebody fill us in on a YouTube video that I only watched half of today. Hopefully you guys can like fill me in. It was
Well,
about
what's
that
the
shit that
beginning?
we landed on the moon, right?
Oh, right. Yeah,
Okay.
it fell over today. A
Okay,
private
that's
company
the
landed.
part I didn't hear about. Like I
Yeah,
heard about
private
it,
company
they-
landed on the moon, and the craft, and they were very excited because they successfully did it. But today it tipped over, and
Hey,
Amazing.
science, man. Don't look.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Laugh. That's funny. That's funny.
Hold it. Wait, what the fuck happened? What?
One of the edges hit some cheese.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Well, you know, one scientific
made it
thing about the moon is that it pulls the tides, the waters from the earth towards it. Although sometimes I wonder in my pants, am I pulled to a tide?
Yeah.
You're being pulled by the moon, man.
Bada bing, bada bing, bada
Yeah,
boom.
deserves a
you're
move.
Sorry.
smoking better
Bada
weed
bing,
than I am.
bada boom.
What strain is that?
Yeah.
No, I am not stand-up
two and
comedy. That's my best try.
Hey, sweet
Thank
son,
you.
wildcat. You're
I will
wilder
not
than a
attempt
wildcat.
again.
Wilder than a wildcat.
Thank you.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What is wilder than a wildcat? Did you know wildcats are like the number one
Lion?
apex predators?
Cocaine
A
bears.
lion will fuck up one of those things.
Cocaine Bear. That's a
A
good, that was a
lion
good
is
movie.
a wildcat.
I was thinking like, like a bobcat, wildcat, okay. You're right.
Now,
bobcats
think
are a
about it. A
wildcat.
cat's playing
cat with a cage.
blackjack.
Lion.
you promised us you weren't going to try.
I need a new
Real
pillow.
life.
Sorry.
No.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I need a new
You're
pillow.
correct.
I'm
Excuse me.
thinking about this
Really,
and I need a new
Jesus.
pillow. I need a new pillow on my bed. And I think pillows are a racket because I've got every kind of pillow I can possibly imagine. And they say that they're, oh, it's got like a 25-year warranty or something.
On a pillow?
I got one
Oh,
of those fucking
interesting.
My Pillow things.
No, they're the
Okay, I
worst.
did it before I found out he was crazy. I just thought he was a dude. I figured out how he came up with the My Pillow.
They're filled with
After-
ignorance.
No,
Sorry.
you know, well, they are, yes. They were filled by ignorance. But what happened was, all right, so I don't know if anybody here's ever done coke.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
But when you do, you get like the fidgets, like worse than you usually have the fidgets, and you pick at stuff. Like I'll chew. Well, I used to. I don't anymore. It's been
You stopped
quite a
doing
while.
cocaine.
But like chew my lip and stuff, chew my bottom lip, and if it's like shitty stuff,
To
you
other
grind your
people's
teeth.
lips.
But like I found one time, I was like picking. I don't know what I was. I had some like memory foam, and I was
Oh, God.
picking it apart. It was just I was sitting there pulling it apart, and I was like, wow, I remember doing this with shit when I was like high on coke. And then I realized how the My Pillow man got the idea for his fucking My Pillow.
Yes,
I
because he
bet
was
he
a
was all
crackhead,
fucked
right?
up on. He was a cokehead and a crackhead. I bet he was all
Still
fucked
is.
up one night, and he had just a regular memory foam pillow. And he sat there and he picked the whole thing apart. And in the morning, he's got no pillow and he's got a big fucking pile of memory foam. So he shoved it back in and like probably sewed it back up, laid down and went, whoa, this is a badass pillow. I can just mash it however I want. It stays there.
Oh,
And
that's
boom,
funny.
all of a sudden he's a millionaire.
That's gay.
And then he fucks it up by supporting
Right.
somebody, a fucked up candidate.
Wow. Drugs lead to a lot of good ideas.
They do. They lead to some excellent. They led to
They
this
really do.
show.
Pipe dreams. lead to good ideas. Yeah. Great
So that's
idea.
where it came from.
Hey.
Oh, so this isn't a show about plumbing. All right. I'm just a little confused.
Not about
Okay.
plumbing. No, sir.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk about plumbing. I mean, I don't know
If
shit
you've
about
never been
it,
down to
but
Smoking Jay's, like high as
Yeah.
hell. High as hell. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
even if you
Interesting
don't do
plumbing.
drugs, you can do them at Smoking
Plug.
Jay's, and pass a drug test the next day. I'm not wrong here.
Watson and Crick.
Watson and Crick. So, how was your week, B? What'd
know what
do
that
all
is?
week? No.
Watson and Crick. Discovered the DNA like shape or whatever. They claim to be on acid.
They were on acid when they discovered it,
Yeah. They said it was shown to them. Or like they
and then they
Figured
won a
it was
fucking Nobel Prize.
yeah.
Woohoo.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, this is your brain on drugs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck those 80s commercials. Sorry, Nancy Reagan, but you didn't have
Just
it
say
right.
no.
Yeah.
That was a big thing. Remember that?
I had the T-shirt.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Did you have the Dare T-shirt?
Yeah,
Yep.
Dare.
Oh
Uh,
my
what was
gosh,
it, Dare?
that's Dare.
I don't
Dare-
know.
Dare,
Then
it
instead of the
was
small letters.
Dare to do drugs.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah,
original
yeah.
Dare. What did it stand for? Because it stood
looked
for
great.
something.
Oh no.
Drugs are really excellent. Drugs. I don't know. What did it stand for?
Oh, let's
Was
find
it-
out.
Was it
Yeah.
dollars?
But
Yeah.
thank you,
Dare.
King. Thank you, King.
Google.
I'm not sure.
I don't think that's it though.
What's that?
Drug
No,
abuse
drugs are-
resistant.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it got cut off.
Yeah, that definitely does not sound better than what you
Drug
just said.
abuse resistance education.
Yeah, that yours
Drug
is much
abuse
better.
Resistant.
I like yours better.
education.
Never heard
Yours
that.
yours has a better flow to it.
Yeah, that just
Drugs
doesn't
are really
flow.
excellent.
Drugs are really excellent.
Yeah.
Much too good for
I
children.
remember the shirts were like
Yes, much too good for children. Kids don't do drugs.
No, no, not at all.
Leave them for the adults. We need them. We have to put up with kids.
The approved ones that we've chosen.
Well, yeah.
Do you guys
want your kids-
remember?
you want your
the
kids to live, right?
arcades?
Do we remember what's that?
Oh, the arcades. There used to be a
Oh, yeah.
game in the 90s, early 90s called Narc, and they would
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
It's just, you guys know it's a red and blue guy.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
it's
remember that.
I think I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
NARC. It's
I used to play Alien Invaders at the arcade all the time. It was a shooting game, and it was just these aliens coming at you, and you had to shoot the aliens and not the people.
arcades were awesome. Street Fighter 2. What else do we have? Oh, geez, there's so many. Pinball Wizard.
I miss arcades. Do
pinball
they
was
still
good.
exist?
They do in Japan.
Yeah, they
Tourist
should.
town.
So I'm not gonna go all the way to fucking Japan to get.
Yeah,
an
no, there's like
arcade.
Dave and Buster's and stuff like that.
Is Dave and Buster still around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I take
I
my
see.
kids
I
there.
live in Vermont. We got shit here. We've got nothing. We've got nothing. We've got a lot of cows. And,
Well, you got to teach the cows to play video games, and then there'll be a reason to put an arcade.
true.
It's all about demand, you know. So
When I was a kid, we used to go to the arcade. I had a friend named Her, and he was a him. H-E-R. What's up, Her? If you're watching, probably not.
No,
I can say
gotcha.
his last name. Bleep. Sorry,
It's
I
okay.
was taken out. But me and her, him. It's not a joke. We used to make. We'd take like coat hangers and you'd cut them to a certain length, right, and bend them, make like a handle on one end, and then the other end you'd go up, bend it like 45 degrees to the right, go straight up from that, curve it to the left. And any of the old arcade games that didn't have the
Oh,
coin
you're-
return flap,
You're
you could
jacking the
stick it
coin
up
return.
there, put it into like this little hole, and hit it, and be like blim 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 blim, and we'd like load up all the games with 99 credits and shit, and be cracking up and just leave. Like we weren't
Yeah,
even there to play
they've
them.
been all over the world. Yeah, hacks like that. Like those are old school hacks.
Yeah, we called them dingers because that's the noise it made. It was like ding ding.
Da-dingers.
And then we'd sell dingers at school. True stories. His name was Her. He was
Right.
Mom's name.
So what was your system for doing that without getting caught? Because I mean, who shows up with a coat hanger at an arcade? You know, I'm like, that's the guy I'm gonna watch the whole time.
Well, the flamethrower works too. That we had that problem, but see, these things, they're small, man. I don't know. Put them in your pocket.
Well, in America, that might be happening more
It's
and
not
more
a
often
huge
pretty
coat
soon.
hanger.
So you put your dinger in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'd sell dingers.
I see.
Me
The
and her used
dinger
to
in your
sell
That
pocket.
was sick
What-
and wrong.
What
We
belligerent?
used to sell the dingers.
Excuse
That's
me.
the
What
code of the
belligerent
school.
is talking about is reverse engineering, about setting a coin, 25-cent coin, into an arcade, but he has reverse engineered that.
This man gets
How,
The
right?
dinger
I
sounded
get it.
more simple.
Yes.
it. You get it, dude. Totally. man.
I know. I got it.
You're in my head.
Yes. That's reverse engineering, and that's very smart of you. This man, or I don't know how you identify yourself.
Well, he's not. Is he a her? Well, no, his friend is a her.
Usually.
This is all
Excuse me.
before pronouns, right?
Call me B-Magic.
I have to get. I personally have to get used to pronouns. I identify as a he/him. Belligerent and wind. How do you guys?
Wind. How
Ho-
do I
wind-
identify as she or what the fuck?
You go first.
Okay.
That's
My number one
usually-
identity, and I think it's
Alright.
safe to say, is identify number one as human, and
Yeah.
It
I
is.
recognize everybody else as human. That
Oh,
means
no,
I can
fuck
relate to
that.
everybody.
Humanity
No,
is
no,
I
no.
agree.
I'm
I
telling you,
agree.
it's
I
don't
it's
want to
safe.
identify as
It's
human
really
if I
safe
don't have
because
to.
that way you respect everybody as you respect yourself. I identify as a human, number one. I recognize you as a human, and everything else underneath that, that's fine. You want to, but that's it.
I just
Meat
last year I
popsicle.
recognized
I
I was human. You
identify
guys.
as Borg.
Orca?
And you Borg.
Oh, Borg.
Borg.
We will all be
Oh,
assimilated.
Borg.
Yeah.
Seven of
And you will
nine.
all be assimilated.
Seven of
Resistance
nine.
is futile.
Oh no, I'm too old for you to understand 7 of 9. Do you guys know 7 of 9?
Of course.
Of course.
Yes, I know 7
She
and
just
9.
brought up the Borg. What are you talking about?
We're all in
Yeah,
the metaverse.
she
We
needs
all
me.
are
She
nerds.
just
We
doesn't know
that.
it yet.
Wait, wait, wait.
It
wait,
makes
wait.
me
I don't
feel
know it.
old.
I don't know
It
it. I
makes
don't
me
know it. I
feel
don't know.
old that
I
You
I
don't know
remember
who
that.
7
don't
of
know it.
9
I don't know it.
Star Trek?
Oh, that's from
No, I don't know.
Discovery.
It's yes,
know.
it's Star Trek.
You're not
Yes.
B. You're not
Oh.
a
What is
Trekkie
it?
B?
Is it like Jimi Hendrix?
How B, hold that. How did I know this about you?
I'll have to watch the breakup
How
of
did this
friendship.
turn into Star Trek now?
What?
Is he a warzy?
What? You just started
Jimi
randomly
Hendrix.
singing.
Everybody knows the
Oh,
song.
I just turned around. I didn't
If
realize you
6
were
were
there.
9.
If 6
Maybe
were 9,
23.
That's
Hello.
24/6.
Hi, Peggy.
no. How does it go? Does anybody else know this
Just
song?
sing
If
it.
6 were 9?
8, 6, 7.
I'm gonna quit. I'm
5.
gonna leave
Oh,
if
I
nobody
think
said the
so.
song. I'm
649.
leaving.
Dirty
Please, somebody,
something.
quick, quick,
Is
quick,
it
quick.
is
I'm
it a
leaving.
dirty
I'm leaving.
song?
You can't leave B.
Jenny 8675309.
No.
Dang.
No.
If 6,
Jimi Hendrix.
no, I don't know.
I don't know. it.
Dude, I'm not that
fine.
old. You're younger than I am. I'm sorry that
He
needs a-
Aw, he needs an emotional
Wait,
support
what did you
pillow.
call the name of that
He's
song?
Time out.
B. What did you call?
You
No.
okay?
What was the name of the
6 of
song?
9.
If 6 were 9.
If 6 was
If
9.
6 turned out to be 9, I don't mind.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, wow.
If
That's all you
6
get.
was 9.
B can sing.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we're
Was.
Yeah.
Was.
This is why I don't do drugs.
I
I
can't
can hear
if
sing.
songs.
6 turned out. Wait, if 6 were 9. No, if 6 were 9.
Was.
Did you Google it yet?
Damn right I Googled it. How do you think I know?
Okay, if
does he be
6
so
was 9, right?
confident?
Like I said, right? Did
Was.
you find out it was? Yeah, like I
Sorry,
said.
guys, if my arms
This
look
isn't
weird.
recorded, so
I
no.
just
I
let
said
go of my
was.
controllers.
What?
I'm looking for a song to. Are we doing karaoke, you guys? Windmajik or B-Ligerent?
Oh,
Let me think about it.
no.
No.
Oh my god.
No,
yes.
one of the women that I work with, they're all very
Please.
much into. Okay, so this is funny. I work in a
Let's-
church.
Let's carry on. Let's carry on,
It's
guys.
funny.
Okay, we're focused on you guys. Okay,
And
the show, the spotlight is on you. We're listening.
okay. Thank you.
That was the worst thing ever. Okay.
For interrupting me to tell me that you're listening to me.
We're
That
still
was
listening.
funny as fuck.
Yes, right?
Dude, that was awesome. Oh,
Irony
sorry.
humor.
That's okay. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Okay, so I work in a church,
It's okay. We
and
love you.
I forgot what I was talking. Oh, this woman. She was like, she says to me, they're all into they have a huge choir. They're like very kind of almost famous, like, locally famous for their choir and their concerts that they put on. And she asked me if I was an alto or a soprano. I was like, you know that noise that a cat makes when you pull its tail? Whatever that
Yeah.
sound is, that's
Yeah.
what I am.
Yay.
Yeah, no, I can't sing. I can't carry a tune. Nope.
Yeah, whatever.
Your turn,
Whatever.
Belligerent. You
What?
have to say something. I don't
I
know.
have to say something.
Yeah, we miss your voice.
Oh, thanks, AC3
I think
Wildcat.
somebody's got a
fan.
man crush.
You're like a.
He's like, how you look in those jeans, B.
It's
Hey,
not.
nice shirt.
Sorry, guys. It's pronounced ace. So the 3 is.
I just
silent, so
I'm just
ace.
trying
The
this.
three
What do
is
you
silent.
think? Wildcat, what do you
Cool.
think? What do you think? Hold on.
Well, let's see the
before you,
butt.
before you judge, before you judge.
Nope. Nobody judges.
Okay, well, I was gonna
No
take a
one.
picture,
Alright.
but then you turned around and
Oh, he's got a cute bum.
Cock shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the
Really?
Pope should
Thanks,
write.
buddy. Okay. Well. Oh.
For an
Thanks, whoa.
avatar.
uh,
Of course.
I don't dare do a who.
Have a good
wore
night,
them
everybody.
better.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Oh,
No, you
are,
look. You
are
look
we
very,
are
you
we
look very
playing
nice.
charades? Like, who
This is
are
Get
you?
to Know Windmajik night? And I really want to like get deep down into the psyche, you know. I want to know what it's like.
I might.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna open up fucking windows into worlds you won't believe, you know. I mean, I gotta be there too. It's
Cool.
my job here,
Sounds good.
and to
So
get
you
her to
think-
squeak laugh.
Hey,
Oh,
I
that's
appreciate
It was
it.
ever, I've only witnessed it once, and I already know I want twice because it was funny as fuck, and that's gonna be an objective. I wish we could work it into the title, but I know we can't have it all. So
I think there's only well, King was there,
Yes, I was.
and
squeak laugh, yeah.
yeah, Kim has Beach Gal. Sorry, has gotten to witness it. I think in person, she has seen me
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
laughing to the point where I have tears rolling down my face.
I was
and I
nervous.
can't breathe, and I'm squeaking.
Yeah, I was nervous. I was nervous a little bit for a sec.
I can't even really imitate it. I don't. It's because
So that's
I'm
a goal.
literally.
That's
Oh,
a goal
yeah,
tonight.
thank
So,
you,
yeah.
thank you. It's a goal to make me laugh so hard that I can't breathe, and I'm like gasping for air.
Yeah.
Yay! How did
You
she
can do it to
die?
me. What?
She laughed herself to death.
That'd be
Nice-
awesome.
Nice way to go.
That would be an awesome way to go.
Mhm.
I mean, really, could you imagine?
God, there's so many worse
Like-
ways.
Yeah. Oh, so many worse ways.
Hmm.
Like,
What's?
oh, I
Right.
don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Like, a lot of worse ways. I don't know. Like having somebody crush up glass really, really, really fine into almost a powder and mix it in with your food, and then you eat it, and then the glass gets, when it starts being digested and going through your bloodstream, it cuts little slices through your capillaries, and you slowly bleed to death internally. That would be a worse way to die.
Oh.
Why do you know that?
Ooh.
Wow. Choking on ranch dressing.
Oh, hi everybody.
Choking on ranch dressing. What?
You've
many
researched
husbands
this for a
ranch?
very specific reason, I think. Is your
That
husband
makes me
still
worried
alive?
about eating anything. Like,
Actually, I'm a widow.
I wonder why.
but that's not how
know.
he died.
That's not how you die.
Prove it.
At least
prove
that's
it.
what's on the coroner
Is that
report.
the super glue
Autopsy.
one?
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. That's horrible. It's dark. You should not joke. Okay, one thing about life
We
is
know.
life can
We
be
know.
very
We're all
tragic.
adults.
And
It's
if you
okay.
can't learn to laugh about it, then you're
100%.
going to spend the majority, especially as you get older, just crying and being fucking miserable. So you might as well fucking laugh. Right?
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. I know how I want to go out.
How do you wait?
Or I know how I want to accidentally go out. Isn't it accidental?
How you want to
Accidentally.
This is an
accidentally?
accidental thing, right?
Okay, you want to? I was
This
going
is
to
how
say
you do
I can
accidental.
arrange it for you.
Sign
because-
language. I know sign language. Huh?
Okay.
I was going to
So
say
old age
isn't
I
an
would
accident,
arrange it
right?
for you. I mean, when do you want that? Like for your
Tell us,
birthday?
Tell us.
Apparently
Tell
she's
us.
the expert.
Tell
You
us.
like
We want to
naked hang
know.
gliding, you know?
Hang
Naked?
gliding.
Naked?
Yeah.
Why
like
naked?
Oh
naked.
no.
I don't know if I could handle that flopping around like
Well,
that.
like so everything's just like I'm just one with every
That is a
you know?
lot.
one with the
Are you
air,
naked
one
right
with the
now?
fucking earth and shit. Like
Ah,
the
you one with the earth,
adrenaline and
alright.
like I'll have a rudder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Rudder.
god!
rudders
Steer. I
in
can
boats.
steer.
Rudder is for
No, this is how I
water.
want to go out. No, hold on, bear with me now. And then it like, a nasty bird is chasing a bald eagle, and I veer off and hit the nasty bird, and I fly out of control, naked, and crash through a window of a convent of nuns. And I just boom, my body's just there on the floor like a naked
Convents of
bonery,
nuns.
just corpse, just just
So you
In a
crash.
convent.
Okay, wait.
That's how
Uh,
you want to die.
Backwards. Wait, reverse
you
a
just
little
say
bit.
with a
So
boner?
you went
already
backwards
had a boner before
into
the rigor
a boat of
mortis.
nuns.
yeah. So because that's what when you die, like it freezes you, right? Like rigor mortis. You know,
I don't.
What got
it-
you
it's
so
like
happy?
like
rigor
Mount
mortis
Vesuvius.
has nothing to do with freezing.
Rigor mortis is like
That's
it's like a
when
snapshot of your last
you're
shit. You know?
decaying.
That's later, isn't it? It's not immediate.
Yeah,
within
within
Yeah,
12
it's
Got a
not.
hours.
boner.
It's
No, I want to be
not.
alive through the window though. Like
I don't.
I want to see their
What about
faces and shit like that.
Great, like a complete boner, like not so much going through the
Belligerent,
window.
be awesome.
But,
You-
but the,
I
I
love it.
don't
I
think
love
that
it.
rigor mortis doesn't set in for hours after a
Days.
body dies,
Yeah.
and
Or
your
6.
I'm
heart
saying I
would
won't have to
stop.
worry about it. I won't have to worry.
But
About it.
your heart would have
It's
stopped
okay.
pumping blood, so your boner's gonna go down.
No,
Oh,
I said I'm gonna be alive through the window. I'm gonna die on impact. Because I want
Well,
to
wait
see
a
the
second.
faces.
What part of the nunnery did you fly into? Because
Like,
that's very important. Because if they're all like taking
like
showers,
study area.
that
study
you know, you fly into the showers, the bathroom, and they're all naked. I can understand that, but so that's an important detail.
No, I- I'm not gonna turn this into a porno.
So you want to die
I'm-
surrounded by a bunch of naked
I'm-
nuns? Is basically what
I-
you're saying.
I'm mildly dirty, like to the edge. Like I take you to the edge, but like right before porno, sir.
So what is this you so you have some kind of weird nun fetish is what you're saying? I mean, that's what I heard from all that, is that you have a nun fetish.
Like, okay, if there's a
But
god,
the fact
if there's
that
a
you
god,
only want them to see
he's laughing
you.
his ass off. Okay, and it's about making God laugh in life, and that's what life is about, is laughing, because like, ha ha ha, it's like a workout and shit, and like it relieves stress, right? And if you make God laugh, you win at life.
Nice.
Do
I like
you?
that. I
If
think
you
so.
make God laugh, you win at life.
I love that rule. I think that should be
That's
mandatory.
your
I like
rule,
it.
that's your.
Yeah.
This
His
is my
sex
pipe
life makes
dreams.
life
Pipe,
makes
wait, what?
God very happy.
Oh, we're done.
No, I'm just. kidding. I just want to throw like a mini sponsorship. That was like a perfect moment to add one in.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
my joke. But continue the praise. That was sweet.
And thank you for joining us here at the Unknown Theater in Horizon Worlds,
Brought to you
where we
by-
have many shows throughout the week. What's today? Tuesday? Oh, yeah, we're here Tuesday. I don't know what happens on Wednesday, but Thursday night is our pro show, Comedy Night in the Metaverse. Be sure to come back at 8:30 Eastern Time. Doors open. It gets packed very quick. Show starts at 9 o'clock or when the instance is full. And now we bring you back to your regularly scheduled program.
Oh, so
We really need to have a band, like like a band to play for the audience during commercial breaks.
commercial breaks. Yeah,
Commercial breaks, yeah.
I could really turn this into like a nice 3 to 5 hour thing.
We could do that.
3 to 5 hours. You guys got to stand there 3 to 5 with your
Yeah.
headsets on. Okay.
It's
No,
all
playing.
part of our plan to take over the world.
No. I was gonna say I
wasn't
sent
supposed to
Mark
say anything
Zuckerberg
about
a
that.
message.
Mark Zuckerberg.
oh God.
What did you send him a
Look on
message
her
about?
face.
Coming
I'm
on
like,
our show?
hey, we have a headset for you. We want if you need it. We want you to, we have a headset for you. And we'd like you to be a guest on our show, Pipe Dreams and Crooked Conversations.
Pipe dreams and crackheads.
And I put, whoa. P.S.
Oh,
Crackheads.
maybe we can fucking Elon Musk.
I put a picture of us.
Did you?
You know, like
Did you?
yeah.
Hi
And
guys,
then
I'm
I
back.
pasted a picture of him smiling behind us.
Oh,
and
Elon
sent it to him.
Musk.
For real.
Yeah.
I think that would be good. I think
No,
that would be
please
good.
do. Thank you.
Yeah, I already did it. I know it's gonna be good.
No worries.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I think it would be awesome if Mark Zuckerberg came on here, but don't you think he could provide his own fucking headset?
Or provide me a new one. Right?
Or provide you, yeah.
No. Just get
No.
on here, Mark. Just get on here, Mark.
Maybe.
I don't think he really listens to us. Maybe that's him over there that just walked in. That's muted, Monsieur Neck.
We
Maybe
could do
that's
like a
him.
WWF
Marshall.
promo video, like, "Come on, we challenge you to be here. Oh, you're weak. Me and Windmajik, man, we took you down last time. You'll never come back in the ring."
Hey,
Okay.
I used to watch all that. All
probably
the
the
all the
clothes.
wrestling shit. All the wrestling stuff.
Yeah. All the wrestling and shit.
I didn't like any of it.
What's up, Monsieur.net is here. It's a good website.
I think it's a little convenient that he came in right after you challenged Zuckerberg.
Mhm. Oh. There he is.
Yep.
Hey,
I'm
Mark.
thinking.
Monsieur's Mark. Monsieur's Mark in French.
That's his name is Mark Zuckerberg.
What?
Yes.
Is his
it?
name is Mark?
And
I
Monsieur.
like the wind.
I mean, I think I knew that his name was Mark, but do you ever have something that you hear and it just doesn't sound right, even though you know it's right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
Let's say it
you
again.
know, you never
Slower.
like has it okay.
Slower.
So, have you ever had it like okay? I know his name is Mark Zuckerberg, but Mark doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
But like, if you were to say to me Steve Zuckerberg, I'd be like, no, that's not his
Just
name.
Zark
Or Joshua.
Flubberberg.
Well, like, okay, some
No.
things don't sound right. Like how to spell the word Y. WHY. 3 of them just to spell one letter. Makes no sense. It's a waste of letters when you could just use one.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, what does that
I mean,
not
I'm
make
mad.
sense?
No, it
too.
makes sense.
I'm mad.
Yeah, it does.
It's a waste of time to put the WH in. It all makes the same sound.
Whoa.
Yeah, bye. Or bye.
I mean, when you're writing the alphabet, you don't spell out.
Yeah, but that would screw up the
WHY, you
whole
just-
kind of like pattern of who, what, why, where, and when.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So
But don't you
yeah.
think that the
The 3
words
Ws.
were made before the concept?
English in English.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
what are
don't
the
know,
other
I'm-
languages? Who, what, where, why, and when? Is there any kind of because they're all similar? You know, they all have that kind of like. But in
And
other
sometimes
languages,
how.
are they as similar or are they completely different?
I don't know.
Call
Guess I
me.
have to
Yes,
speak to
gay.
somebody that speaks some motherfucking languages.
Yeah, that's too deep, bro.
No, I
Who
think
we
you may be
got?
onto something here. I think what she's talking about is streamlining the language.
Yeah.
And you could take each one of those words.
Yeah.
When, WHEN, WEN, efficiency, efficiency, where,
I mean,
WERE,
Americans have
take out the
pretty much
H.
just like totally like.
Didn't I have a bit about this?
Gallagher.
You do
I
now.
don't know.
But then you have to start talking about French and other languages that
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we'll be
feminine
grunting at each
and
other and shit.
masculine.
You know,
Yeah.
we may as well just bring it back down to grunt. Well, I knew him.
Yeah,
actually.
how
I
we
think
just
I
start
dated
grunting.
him.
I agree. Absolutely.
Monosyllabics all the way.
Yep. How about
Yeah.
just tickle?
Yep, grunting.
Or
No, I like
bopping
words.
people
Yep.
in the nose. Can I
Yep,
bop
the
you in the
grunting.
nose?
Words.
I no,
Imagine
don't
there's
bop.
like the Yup
That's
to
not a
Grunting
bop.
Society.
Emmy.
Yup to
Nay.
Grunting Society.
Nay. Emmy. Bop is
I
Fuck
find
words.
it
bop.
No, that's a boop. That's not
no,
a
I
bop.
like words.
A
I
bop.
like
Words.
Words are
She was
good.
doing a bop.
Okay.
You want to do a boop?
Okay.
Fucking words.
Emmy, beep. Babe.
Yeah, you see.
Be nice.
She's
Oh,
immediately.
thank you.
Oh, there you go.
No grabbing boobs.
Why not?
No.
That's a whole.
Well,
other video.
we start
Okay.
boobing. Boobing.
That's what I saw.
Nipple twitch. Nipple twitch.
So, should we get to our like super intense in-depth interview
Sure.
of our host. Sorry.
Sure. We can do
Uh,
our super intense.
So again, this
You're
is
in
like our
charge,
second show,
Kenobi.
and we just want to get our chops and get comfortable, like with the whole chit chat vibe here and what we're doing. So instead of having a guest, we're gonna interview a host. Do I have to say which one? We're gonna interview Windmajik tonight, and not interview. Sorry, it's get to know. I'm gonna sit over here, so it's like farther.
Interrogate.
Okay.
It's get to know Windmajik. Mention it. Hey.
Well, I already know her, but
Yeah.
See, it's too bad we
we
couldn't
could.
give Kim stage access.
Let's do it. That fucking
no,
guest
no.
host. Get to know Beach Gal also night.
She's like, no, no,
No. I'm comfortable right here.
Fair enough.
Move your pillow out of your face.
Yeah, fuck that spot anyway.
What if he was gnawing on it?
I love the eyes. It's so cool.
Nom 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 nom.
I know you don't like the Pikachu pillow.
I'm on your side anyway. That's why I'm all jittery.
Yeah, you are.
But I have your clothes on. So
Yeah, you do.
so like instead of doing let's do this like out of order, and let's talk about the first time you ever came in this theater and your first impression, like you think it was like cool, like whoa, did you have like any like any thought like would you sit on a couch like doing this right now, like in your head when you walked in, like what was the very first night, what was the very first night like that you went, or morning or whatever fucking time you put your headset on?
Well, the first time I actually met everybody was at Smoking Jay's. Yes, it was on 420. And I
wait, you
and
never
I
came
was,
and saw a show before
no,
before that night, and not the
no,
show that night.
no, no. I had
I swear I'd seen you like so, because I had been on the beta show before that, and I swear I'd seen you before. That's not a truth. Whoa, weird. Okay, erase that part of the memory then. Those fantasies and delete. Okay. Damn it! I was like, whatever.
And now 420 was I appeared in
Okay,
Smoking Jay.
yeah. Okay, well, and you're like,
And
whoa, is this like this every night?
well, I got in there and I was like, what's going on? And they were like, oh, come on in and try some medibles. And I tried some medibles. And I think the first thing I tried was one of the mushrooms. And I was like, what the fuck?
Awesome.
And then I was like, guys, I'm like high as fuck. It's 420. I've been like smoking all day. And then I don't know. I don't remember what I said, but I was talking to King.
You told us the story about how your father walked in with his wife and your mother and her friends,
Right.
with his underwear on, and made some comment.
Yeah. And then
She did a lot funnier.
said that I had to tell that, or I had to come to Joke Club. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'll remember to and everything. And I don't really get up on stage. And you said there's a stage right there. And I was like, oh, okay. And I got up on the stage at Smoking Jay's and told the story.
Right.
So then I came back here and I watched the show. I watched Joke Club. And I did that. And I went to the shows for a couple of weeks. And I loved them. And everybody was really cool. And I liked the way it was set up, that it was professional and it was structured. So I decided that I wanted to get up and try joke club, and I did. And Rodney gave me some pointers, and then I did the beta show that night.
Nice.
And
Yeah, you used to have to earn it.
yeah, he gave me pointers. I think I was the first one
Yeah, you broke
that
it. Yeah.
did
You broke
beta or
show.
did joke club
I was
and then did beta show immediately after.
Yeah, you used to get demerits for bad jokes
No.
and shit. Like you had to work your way up this
You
fucking
didn't get a
system.
report card or anything, did you?
Rodney would like
See,
he'd have his thumb like this. Sorry.
if I'd
And
known that,
he'd be
I
like
would have
this. He'd
been.
hold it when you're done with your joke. He'd hold his thumb like this, and then he'd be like, maybe it would go up, but usually, and he'd be like, 2 demerits. Fuck out of the stage. That's how it used to be.
I don't really think that you're telling me the truth right now.
Used to be hard. VR Star knows.
Oh yeah.
Fucking he knows. He was there, man.
I
He
got
worked his
escorted
ass
out.
off. Fucking worked his ass off.
Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous. I had to wash dishes for a week.
Okay, now I know you're full of shit.
VR.
Oh.
No, you didn't get graded and stuff. Yeah, so that was how I got here, and then after doing beta show for a bit, Spider asked me to sit in on Binge Nation. So I started doing Binge Nation also. And then Binge Nation was gone for a while. And I came up with the idea for this. Because I used to do a show in alt space and I loved it. So I wanted to do something else. And that's when I came to you and said, hey, B, how'd you feel about doing a podcast or something?
Yeah, it was a show about gardening, I think.
It wasn't about gardening. I'm not a gnome.
Oh. Let me scrub shit off my notes. Hold on. No,
Gardening. Oh.
See, this is where we should be able to pull out a prop where we just put a gnome on the table.
No
I'm not a gnome though.
You don't know me.
Wait,
You don't
just
know
told us a
me.
story how you pretended to be a munchkin.
Oh. No.
And then
I
it did it in
can't-
front of a munchkin.
No, I did not in front of a munchkin. I was so proud of myself that I did not do anything, but no,
wanna
I
see.
can't tell that story because it involves something that's I'm not supposed to talk about.
Anymore? That's not fair.
Well, I can't talk about that because we're live and I can't really in public and
Yes,
no, I
levels
can't really
of
talk about
authenticity.
certain things.
Don't crooked up the conversation over there.
Yeah, don't crooked up the car. It's getting crazy.
It's in the title. It's in the title.
I
Yeah,
know,
I like
but
the more
that's way
crooked.
too crooked. Do you know that I was molested by a mastiff one time?
Hey.
Hey, well, that was
Spit out pop.
interesting.
How that popped into my
That's a
head.
punchline. That is a
But-
hard punchline.
No, when I was 15 years old. No, I was 16 years old. I had this boyfriend, and we were snowmobiling, and there was about I don't know 3.5 feet of snow, a lot, and I'm trudging up the trail in my snowsuit, and the snow was to the house, and the snow was really deep. I mean, it was like up to my hips, and they had a fucking mastiff. And it comes lunging through the snow and jumps on me, pins me down. I'm on all fours, and this fucking dog is humping my snowsuit with me in the snowsuit.
Red Rocket. Red Rocket.
And not one of those. I'm not very big. And not one of those fuckers would help me. Everybody's just standing there laughing and laughing. Well, I'm getting like humped by a
No, that's
fucking
horrible. It's
bull
one of the worst
mastiff
stories I've ever
with
heard.
my face in the snow.
Was it like Red Rocket and everything?
I don't know. My face was in the snow. All I know is
Oh
that
my
I scooted
God.
my ass through the
Was it that?
snow.
Can you be honest? Was there another dog filming this? Maybe I don't know.
Did you rename the dog?
Yeah. This sounds like a dog prank or something.
I've had to talk to my therapist about
Is there
this. Are
like,
you
has anybody
kidding
checked
me?
like doggy, the doggy internet and maybe look for videos like that? Because that sounds like a prank.
I
don't
was
know.
only 15 at the time, so the internet was before the internet.
So was he your
okay.
first or no?
Sadly, he
I was gonna say like that's on my list to interview list. How
Nobody
many
was
dogs have
my
you dated?
best.
I know it's.
Is that where you got your
one or
Chewy
more.
fascination?
No.
That's a hell of a pickup line.
No,
so funny.
Chewbacca. Oh, my very first erotic dream about Chewbacca. It
Was
really
it after you
was.
Oh, is this
spanked
where it
by
was
a
born?
mastiff?
I had my very first erotic dream I ever had was about Chewbacca.
Holy shit!
It was
that's
after I
because-
had seen I think Return of the
Taking you
Jedi.
from behind,
The
facing
one
Yeah,
with-
but was
snow.
this before or after the incident?
At
It
the
was
same
that-
time.
before. No, it was before.
I think
It was
during.
so right. So all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're introduced to Chewbacca and you're what 16, 17 years old at this point. And that's like a traumatic thing. And it's just like that's how you kind of you filled it in with Chewbacca stepped in. You're like, yeah, okay, I can be attracted to that.
You're
you know.
just giving my
He's
therapist
in the
job
movies.
security, aren't you?
He's a star. He's a hero.
She
He's a
hired you,
hero.
didn't she?
He's a hero dog. That's someone to be proud of.
Yeah, what was that snow planet they were
My
on?
therapist hired you, didn't she? Because she thought I was getting a little bit better and she needed a couple more bucks. So she hired you to
$80 an
fuck with
hour.
my
I'm
head.
good for another 2 hours for us to put the kids down. So yeah, I'm on the clock.
I want to be a therapist.
No, but anyway, I find that interesting. I find that interesting that you had this incident and then you start having erotic dogs about a big dog.
No, I didn't have erotic thoughts about a big dog.
Oh, I mean
No.
Chewy. Chewy's like a big dog though.
No, he's not. He's Chewbacca.
I know.
You're breaking. her.
Anyway, yeah, I'm going too deep for it.
Leave that
there's
to the
no-
dog.
Help me.
It's an
help
interesting
me.
connection. The dog
me,
attack and the
please.
Chewbacca dream.
Dear
Very
Petco.
interesting.
What is
you
so
cannot see.
interesting about that?
Well, do you
I
not see
didn't
the
I don't know,
connection?
Okay, it's not interesting, but like
I didn't enjoy the dog.
understand
No, I'm
that
not
was
saying you
fine.
did, but your mind, the way your mind kind of used that incident, and then all of a sudden it invading your
Right.
dreams in a way about a popular thing in popular culture at the time, and it's like your mind making it okay. Or
Yeah,
I don't know.
using-
I have no idea. I'm just speculating. It could be.
I get
You're the
your
one that had
point.
the experience, not me.
No, my mind didn't make it okay. Like not my conscious mind.
Well, no,
My
exactly. Not your conscious,
subconscious
not
mind's pretty
but a
fucked
part of
up.
yourself
My
had to
conscious
survive.
mind.
A part of yourself had to survive. And if your mind in your dreams created this mechanism which alleviated whatever you were, I don't know, it kind of alleviated your the energy of that moment. But like I said, I'm going too deep into it. I should shut up now. I should mute myself.
Help me, B. Help me. Help me, B.
get to know where magic night. So
where did the
you-
fascination with spiders come from?
Yeah.
My fascination with spiders?
Yeah,
I don't have a
with
fascination.
or paintbrushes and you tied down with hair.
I that was just because of that movie and I think it was the weed I had smoked and
Great.
I don't know. Maybe a glass of wine before bed or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was a fucked up dream. That was a peanut butter solution dream you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was disturbing. So when I
candy
was
for you,
doing Binge
I know.
Nation,
Okay.
I had a dream. I don't even remember what the fuck the dream was now. I had a dream that I was being held captive by the host of Binge Nation. spider, and that he was dressed up as Spider-Man. Um, but I don't know, he was harvesting my hair and had like these little kids turning my hair into magical paintbrushes. But the worst part and most disturbing part of the dream is that I was naked, and he wouldn't even couldn't understand why I was upset that I was naked and that I was being held captive, and he had web shooters and he wouldn't even cover me up with his web. So that is what King is referring to.
Nice.
My fucked up dreams.
Nice. All makes sense.
It does. Well, would you explain it to me, please?
You were born on the moon. Transported here by Chewbacca. He does exist.
Chewbacca exists.
Yep. His belt can blur himself. So a lot of people think it's the bomb, the
Mastiff.
Yeti or whatever, right?
Bigfoot.
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 Yeah, thank you, Bigfoot. Brought you here and raised you, and you miss him, and that dog attacking hurt you because it was like a fatherly influence. Like, oh shit,
And that's why
And-
I've married
they're
old
making up-
men
making
because
up for
I
it.
had a father. I was looking for a father figure, so I married old men.
It depends on what type of man you married.
So let's
boy.
get to the harder
Was he a
questions. What's your
spider?
favorite
Okay, go
color?
ahead, B. My favorite color is purple.
Purple. All right.
Rain.
What else we got?
My favorite color is purple because of Prince.
Purple rain.
Purple rain.
So so the first question was kind of like, so you didn't directly come here for comedy necessarily, but you like
No.
stand-up comedy, right?
Love it. Love it. I have always loved stand-up comedy.
Who's your favorites?
Who are my favorites? Oh shit, that's tough.
It's so tough.
It-
Just
it
throw out some that have made you like squeak and shit. You know
well,
what I mean? Like,
first would probably be Eddie Murphy.
squeak boner.
Then Ricky Gervais. John Waters.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's brilliant.
Hmm.
I haven't heard that name in a long
The
time.
comet. Oh,
Red Fox.
Red Fox. Funny as hell.
John Cleese. I think it's hysterical.
Awesome. John Cleese does stand up?
No, but he's a comedian.
Oh yeah. Right on.
Oh, you're talking about stand-up comics.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, like,
Amy Schumer. She and I both like talking about our pussies a lot.
yeah,
think
can
she's
see a
hot.
Connection there.
Amy Schumer's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, she is.
100%. Like top.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Yeah. So like none of it's cool because like none of those people are like you when you do comedy because yours is original. Like your kind of comedy is like real personable and original, but it's probably influenced slightly in a way by all of them, and that's what makes someone solid when they're up here and tell jokes. I think is not trying to be somebody else, but an amalgamation of them all. Boom, that's you telling some shit. You know, like.
Well,
Like I think it flows for you. I think you get up here and flow. You get in that flow. I think you get in the flow
At
state
least once a
when you're
month.
up here, like
That's a terrible joke. Why did I say
I
that?
think
artistic
part
flow
of-
state. No, for real, like the artistic flow state.
I think part of my love for comedy came from the first real stand-up comedian that I listened to and loved was Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby himself. Okay, I know what we learned that he was, but the man had fucking talent. So it's a shame that, it wasn't enough for him and that he gave in to his perversions. But and I just thought he was so funny. And the second one I heard ever was Eddie Murphy. Now, I didn't know it then. I know it now that I'm on the spectrum. I didn't know it then, and if people were more aware, then they would have known. I would have been diagnosed much younger. But I was a very literal person. So I didn't really recognize a lot. I took people for what they said. So it was hard for me to see humor in a lot of things, but I recognized his humor. But he talked about like shit like, getting smacked around and, oh, my dad would be like, boom, boom, this. Well, I didn't realize that Eddie Murphy probably really wasn't actually being smacked around. I mean, I don't know, maybe he was, but he made it funny and somehow he made people laugh. And I just always admired that. And it kind of like it helped watching funny things. I had a shitty childhood, so it really gave me something like, wow, he could do this and he can make people laugh. And I just thought that making people laugh would be the best feeling in the world, because when you're laughing you can't really be sad in that moment. Like,
Right.
you can't. Like, you
See,
have to
like,
let laughter out sometimes.
to me, it all makes sense. Like, I'm looking at my notes now, which led you to become a accounting, right?
No, I've been really, really good at
I'm just
with
playing. I'm just playing. No,
numbers.
let me back
So,
that question up. No, I was
okay.
fucking with you. It actually, I am interested in it because me and you have talked a lot about some stuff, and like one thing I want to hear more about is the term forensic in front of the accountant. That part's dope. That sounds like some like the
Oh,
show
yeah.
Bones, except you're not poking around with bodies, you're poking around with like file cabinets and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, was it
Well,
dramatic? Like, it had to have, there was some dramatic moments where you holstered. Did you bring a gun? Like,
well, no, that not drama like that. My
got a badge and
degree,
shit. Like,
no, my
forensic
degree,
accounting.
my
Back the fuck
degree
up.
is in forensic. Yeah, my actual degree is in forensic accounting. Where it is where you it's the forensics of accounting. Basically, it's the fine details and the breakdowns
That's awesome.
and the algorithms and of accounting. It's things that a computer isn't going to pick up on. Forensic accountants are used a lot by the FBI to do investigating and stuff like that.
Okay.
But me personally, I work
FBI.
in a church, and there's nothing shady going on.
Back to the
It's a great
FBI
place. Back to the FBI.
and the CIA
I worked
and the
one
Men in
time.
Black. Like forensic, you're like shit. Like, is anyone like, all right, this is some fucking straight up, you don't tell anybody? And it was like the president's fucking credit card.
No, years ago, there was a deal where I did learn something about an employer, and I did turn them into the FBI, and
Okay,
it was
pause
scary
recording.
as fuck. So
No, I'm just playing. All right.
no, it was scary as fuck.
I didn't mean to implicate you. Holy shit.
No, I got in there and I was like, they like give me my visitor's pass, and I'm standing there and it's like I'm turning somebody in, and they're like, you seem nervous, and I'm like, of course I'm nervous. You're the FBI.
I'm not innocent either, and I'm not gonna tell you about me.
when you pull into a
Just like
parking
that.
lot and pillars come up out of the ground behind your car, and there's people with like mirrors looking underneath your car and making you open your trunk and stuff. It's like, what the heck? Just to go into the FBI building.
You
That
just
stuff's
pulled out
weird.
your fucking ID and like, fuck off, forensic accounting.
How high were you?
Yeah, no, it's not like a badge or
You go above
anything.
everybody. Fucking no, for real though. Like money? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's how they
money's
catch
used?
everybody.
Forensic accountants are the fucking
Yeah.
backdoor, like fucking sharks, right? Like they run the fuck. They're like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
how they
know,
got
like,
the.
yeah,
Who was the
like
gangster that they got?
taking bag of
They
numbers.
they caught only because it was taxes. Al Capone.
Al Capone.
Never would have caught
Yeah.
him if it wasn't for the money.
No. Yeah.
What? If it wasn't for
Always
what?
follow the money.
Yeah, so Al Capone was a gangster back in the 20s, I
Yeah,
think,
I know how it
and
is.
Tax evasion.
yeah,
That's what they got.
they could
yeah.
never
Tax evasion, yeah.
get him
okay.
because he would shoot, kill whoever the witness was, so they
Oh,
could
yeah,
never
yeah,
catch him. So
right.
finally, they got him with tax. Tax evasion.
They shot him with tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a tax. You get a tax.
Got fucked up with tax.
I got tax in my flip flops. Makes a little pat pat when I go woo wee.
Yep.
Sorry. I really don't know where that came from, but it
Does
was
that
fun.
happen to you often?
The heart, man, the heart.
It was deep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's, I mean, it's just another kind of accounting. It's not like tax accounting or anything.
Sounds cool. Like I don't know, forensic.
Yeah, super badass. Like there's gonna be an
Yeah.
autopsy later.
You work more
Right,
with
like,
the trial balance and the general ledger and stuff.
Like you're just on the beach and shit. Like the fucking credits are rolling and shit of your show. It's like Magnum PI, but like a spin-off and shit. You're just on the beach, like with a Mai Tai and shit. It's like
And an adding machine.
and you got like one of those big ass phones antenna. You're like, yo,
Yeah.
we got a problem in accounting. It's serious.
It's not really glamorous. I mean,
Hold
did
my
you
Mai
watch the-
Tai. You're just like,
Did you watch
dip out.
did you watch the show Breaking Bad?
Hell
You must
yeah.
have seen that.
I saw
Okay,
it.
so
Of
the
course he has.
funniest to me that I like, other than like of the corny things, that the wife, what the hell was her name? The blonde chick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
just call her the blonde chick.
The blonde chick.
She had
It was
a unique
it was
name
a
though.
weird name.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
Skylar.
some u- Skylar. Skylar, yes.
Hmm.
She when the guy said, "What are you, FBI?" and she said, "No, I am a bookkeeper." It was like, what?
Like he was
there's not
rubbing
really-
off on her and shit.
There's
like,
not
Oh,
really. Well, I
man.
just jumped, but there's not
What
really
version
like a
did you
punch
watch?
to that, you know. To be, it's like,
Hmm.
I mean,
forensic accounting.
a forensic
Shit.
accountant doesn't really. It's not really a. There's
Have
no
you ever
punch
entered
to
a
that.
room and just all of a sudden paper shredders just start going off? Shit.
No, no, that has never happened to me once.
The digital
No.
age.
No,
Oh god.
no,
File cabinets burning.
yeah,
People
no.
jumping out windows.
Anyway,
No, it's not very glamorous. It's not very glamorous at
back
all.
your favorite color, purple.
Purple is my favorite color because I loved Prince so
And
much.
Prince.
I wasn't into a lot of pop music growing up, but I always loved Prince.
And I have always been a fan, and I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota,
I know.
and I've never been to Neverland or whatever. Sorry,
Paisley Park.
Just kidding. Paisley Park. Yeah, Paisley Park. And I drive by it all the time.
I know.
And I'm in awe of it because first of all, I have questions about like there's a pyramid, and then like there's like a main building. It looks like a fucking big white warehouse. It's not spectacular. And but there's this back there's like a big like a silo but short, and like the dome on top of it. Well, it's like a short silo though, like that shape. Not a
Stumpy.
silo. Cylinder, like a short cylinder. Round building, the dome. And I'm like, what the fuck's in there? That's cool. Because they always talk about like, all right, so he had in there, he had a vault. and he'd written a song every day, and so he like write a song every day and just put it in the vault, and like there's controversy about who is gonna. Sorry, that wasn't a setup. Totally.
Yeah, whatever.
About the songs or whatever. Like, anyway, I haven't been there.
I want to go there. It is
Google
on my
Maps.
bucket list.
Google Maps? No, I've driven by it a bunch of times. And there's like a loading dock, and I'm like, whoa, this motherfucker has a
He
loading
sent me a
dock.
picture of it. He said,
He's
"Can you guess
balling.
what this is?"
Yeah, I did. I drive by it. I'm telling you, I drive by it all the time. I feel the vibes.
Well, how could you miss it too? I
Makes
mean,
me
as
almost
soon as I
crash
blew
every
it up
time.
and saw the symbol, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's
There's like a
Paisley Park."
purple aura around it.
I don't think that's true, B.
Yeah, he paid to have a purple aura installed.
I don't think so.
Man, do a lot.
No,
with
he
mean
money.
paid to have
lights?
purple rain.
I don't think that's true either, B.
Fuck. He paid to
It
have
would be really cool though if they had purple lights
raspberry
on the
beret.
outside. You know how they have like the hologram lights? Where
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, like Kim, remember when we went to Montreal and we went to the gardens
The
thing and
gardens, yeah.
we did that night walk thing and there was the lights and stuff.
Yes.
Like if they had something like that around it, the
Whoa.
outside of the building, that would be
Ooh, yeah.
awesome. And they just played his music 24/7.
That would be amazing.
Yep. That would be way cool.
Interesting.
I think I need to go there and tell them that. I think I'm gonna go out there and tell them that. I'm gonna fly out to Minnesota and tell them and go to Paisley Park and tell them they need to do that.
You should build a model in here.
Of Paisley Park.
Yeah, and then put your lights in it, and then invite somebody here to visit.
Yeah,
What's
make
your
it.
favorite Prince song?
Do that with Graceland. You could do that with a lot of places.
Mhm.
I don't know. Let's go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's Beautiful People.
Marilyn Manson?
Hmm? No, Prince.
The Batman song.
No.
Yeah.
No. That was
the
pretty good,
Batman
though.
song by Prince.
It was the one that was in the 1989 Batman movie.
Michael Keaton.
With Michael Keaton
Yeah, I don't
and
remember. I don't even remember.
Jack
Jack
Nicholson.
Nicholson was the Joker.
Yeah, great movie.
Vicky
Ben
Vale.
DeVito was the Penguin. Was
Hey,
that
that
one?
was a perfect
No.
example.
Oh, that was
of-
the second one with the
Yeah.
Penguin and
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
That was like the perfect example of laughing yourself to death. That movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale
Joker.
moonlight?
I asked that to all my victims.
The Joker spirit takes over.
That I liked. That was a good movie. Michael Keaton will always be Batman. And the what movie did I just see? And it had all the Batmans.
Flash.
Oh,
Yeah,
Flash.
Flash had the new.
The
It
new
was
Michael
so
Flash
Keaton.
good.
movie. Yeah.
It was so good. I thought I had like a batgasm. It was so
And then George
Wow.
Clooney showed up
I
at the
was
end.
like,
Isn't that
yeah, that
wild?
was
That sucked.
yeah, I had forgotten about him. Everybody tries to.
Val
Although
Kilmer was
Poison
one
Ivy,
too.
Uma Thurman was like fucking smoking hot in that movie. Holy fuck, she was hot.
But not what's his name from the 60s one?
Adam West. Yeah,
Adam
he
Adam
was
West?
technically in it.
Technically?
Oh yeah.
Well,
he
they
was
had
good.
they showed that
Well-
version of the Batman.
Yeah.
This wasn't him, like.
Well, no, because he's dead.
They
All
would have
right,
had to
dig him up, guys.
CGI
Let's
him.
go.
What they did with
Batman
Christopher Reeve, they
forever.
did exactly with Adam West.
No, what was bad is they showed what the hell's his name? Nicolas Cage. as
Nicolas Cage
Superman.
is
So
yeah.
bad.
That was awesome though. Except they didn't get his permission, so I mean, I don't know if he really
Oh,
understood.
that's that
yeah.
whole You have my permission. Oh, you don't need me.
Well,
now
no,
I'm
they own the
upset.
rights. If they, if it's like if they own the rights to that character and that film and that imagery, then does that give them the right to use it? Now you can create it. I mean, that's what the big, that's what the big hoopaloo is all about. I mean, after the last contract, so. But it was great. I loved seeing that though, with the big
Have
spider.
you ever dressed up as Batman?
As Batman?
No, just the cave.
Harley Quinn.
No, but I have housed his vehicles.
Or any other men?
Have I dressed up as any other men? Oh, no, I don't think so. No.
It's never too late.
To dress up like Batman?
Anybody.
This is as close as I've got, I guess.
Well, I mean, I have dressed up because I've gone to Comic Cons before, but
Who'd you go as?
I went as Harley Quinn one
Right.
year, and
on the
I
Patreon.
went as just like some random pirate chick.
On the Patreon.
Arr.
What's that?
Oh, go ahead.
And I'm trying to think. I think that's it for Comic Cons.
Mm.
I went to a Trek Fest.
Shrek? Like Shrek or Star Trek?
Trek.
As in,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I could go to that Shrek thing, man. Little
I
green
didn't-
paint.
I didn't
Bam.
dress up for that though.
That's
You didn't
that's
go-
pretty.
Did you
Oh.
have a what the fuck am I doing here moment at all?
No. Oh my gosh, no. I nerded out through the whole thing. Are you
Yep.
kidding me?
I would. I'm not
I
lie.
was just nerding out through the whole thing.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. it
Jean Luc
was fun.
Picard. That'd be my dude. I'd want to high five him.
Yeah, I didn't really. It was a tiny little thing in Ticonderoga, New York. And I'm sure that maybe the people that were there were actually on the show, but I didn't recognize anyone. And I mean, it showed pictures of them when they were younger.
Will
And said like
Wheaton.
what I mean, there was one where it like said what
Oh, he's still
episode
alive.
they were in, that they had been in, and it had a bunch of pictures of that episode. But
They were
Cons
all
are fun,
wearing
I'm
red
just kidding.
shirts.
I used to go to Comic Con for
Yeah,
like,
they were all wearing red shirts. I love that.
so
I get it. They're fun.
is
Con-
there any other really deep parts of my life that you would like to delve into?
Well, of the 5 pages here, let me just pull my
5
God.
pages.
And that's just scratching the surface.
Just kidding. So my headset's fucking up. So you guys, all right. So today, on the Discord, we have a Discord channel for the Unknown Theater. Anybody who's not on it, or those that just joined, mentioned bucket list.
But bucket list, yeah.
Yeah. Care to throw out a few out of the bucket for us to gander at?
Oh. I'd like to see the Northern Lights.
Mm-hmm.
Down south.
Yeah, they're all, a lot of them are pretty basic ones. Paisley
Wait, hold
Park.
up on Northern
Yeah.
Lights. Hold on. I mean, I'm in Minnesota. I've seen them. We have to drive like 3 hours north before you can start seeing them. 3 or 4 hours north. And so I guess where does that line up with you? Or like how far do you have to go before you see him? Like let's say you're just like I'm gonna go straight fucking north where you are, and you don't have to give out any info. I'm just saying like how long would it take you to get to that point where you can see him? Probably not that far. That's like a
let's
doable
see.
one, real easy. Like you
Well,
could
where
like do
I
that shit on your
live,
way after the show.
the problem is that I never know when I'm going to be able to see them. Now,
At night.
there have been times when you could see them from parts of Vermont. So, I could drive 45
Parts of
minutes
Vermont.
and be able to see them.
Yeah.
But they never tell you, oh, the northern lights are going to, should be able to be seen in the sky. Or the only time I've ever heard them say it is on a weeknight when I'm working the next day. And, oh, you'll be able to see them around 3 a.m. Well, thank you.
Yeah, because
And I usually,
it'll come south like sometimes and fluctuate.
Depending on how
Sometimes you don't have to go as
how
far.
high the
there was
radiation
one
level
time
is.
that they said that that you would be able to see them from a lot of places in Vermont, and it was on the weekend. So I live near a golf course, and I went to the top of the golf course because you can see for quite a ways, to watch for them. And it was really cold, and I waited for about 2 hours in the freezing cold until I finally said fuck it and went home.
Mm.
So, and nobody had seen them, so
Damn.
yeah, but that's on there. Niagara Falls had been on there. As close as I lived to Niagara Falls, I had never seen it until 2 years ago. I drove out, looked at it, and then I drove north and went camping. Sleeping in a yurt. I want to
Sleeping in a
camp
yurt?
in a yurt. That is on my bucket list.
No.
Darn it.
There's a yurt and there's a tent.
Yeah,
So,
well, a yurt
What's the
is a
difference?
little.
Like, what's the difference?
Well, a yurt is
Is a
a
more of a
glorified
permanent.
tent. I mean, it's just a really nice tent.
Like long term, like
Yeah, yeah. I mean, people live in yurts.
Yeah, you don't pick
I
up your
mean, there
yurt
are a
and
lot
move
of
on.
there are a lot of Airbnbs actually in the Northeast that have winter yurt tent camping where they have like a wood stove in there and a whole setup, nice and
Sweet.
warm and cozy. Yeah, but I don't want to go in the winter. I am not a crazy winter camper.
Mm-mm.
No, no. I
Too cold.
glamp. Um,
I've spent some really cold nights in the back of my van in a sleeping bag
mm,
and been fine and actually been like, this is kind of fucking nice because it's like you can regulate your temperature so well and like waking up is fairly easy.
well, I like sleeping in freezing cold. I just don't
Mm.
like spending the rest of my waking hours. I don't like being in the cold.
I have to pee too much.
Yeah, in the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to get up every 2 hours. You unzip this, unzip that. Oh God, here's unzip this. By the time you done used your diaper.
Dude, yurts have plumbing.
Yeah, that's on there. My number one thing on my bucket list is about the dumbest fucking thing. It's been on there, oh, my entire adult life. But I just want to go on a picnic. Like, that's it. Like, I want to
Respect.
go on a picnic.
With the
Like,
true
I want
basket, the blanket.
no,
and-
I want somebody to fucking take me on a date on a picnic. Like, that is my number one bucket list thing. And you know what the fucked up thing is? Every single person I've ever been in a relationship with has been aware of this.
Uh,
And
Never did
Snap.
it.
You know, the problem is we don't have enough
Dang.
baskets. You can't find a picnic basket anywhere.
Is that what it
know,
is?
That's
Really?
exactly my problem. I would have done it years
Can't find
ago
a
if I could have
basket
just found the
anywhere.
right
First,
basket.
this is why I'm single. Okay, I am single, and this is why I'm single. Okay, there are reasons. The last fucker I was with, I actually went out. I bought a picnic basket, like old-fashioned picnic basket. I bought all the stuff to go in the picnic basket. I put it in the refrigerator. I made him aware of this, made him and said, "Oh, this would be a lovely place to take a drive to, like this weekend." And by the way, I bought a picnic basket and everything to go in the basket. If you would like to take me,
Oh, what a piece of
it
poop.
didn't fucking happen.
Oh, my.
Oh, that would have required him to think about something besides himself. So,
Yeah, true.
That's
Oh, man.
But that is like after
high-level
that one, I
narcissism.
was just like, you know what? I have reached the most pathetic depths of like settling that I possibly could. I'm not willing to anymore. That's
Mm-mm.
it. I deserve so much better.
So,
Even
so
if
be it.
better is my cat,
Manifest
a
that
glass
shit.
of wine, and my vibrator. It's
Yeah, you need to
better.
walk around with your basket and start like, you know, with a little sign saying, "What are you
That would
doing
be
later? I
funny.
have plans. Would you like to
And
join
be
me?"
like-
You know?
be like that fucking little orphan kid.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Will you
know?
take me on a picnic, son?
Or go ahead and set up shop somewhere nice and like drop Skittles, a row of them, you know, and maybe he'll come down and find you, like, I don't know.
Well, no, the whole point is for him to pack the basket and take her on the picnic.
The intention.
Yeah, like it's an
Mhm.
experience, and it's like just the effort, like
Mm.
the effort, because I know that that's not something that like like a guy would really want to do,
Oh,
but it's
man.
not something that they would suffer through.
No,
It
it's
just probably wouldn't be like their number one thing to do. So to me, that takes effort, and it takes caring about
Mhm.
somebody else more than
Mm.
yourself for like 2 hours out of your day, and you're probably gonna get a blowjob at the end. So
Yeah,
it's benefiting
yeah.
anyway.
I'm
But
I'm down with it. I agree.
it's like,
You're
what
right.
the hell?
You
Men
care
are
enough
dumb
about them,
that
you'll do
way.
these things. That's what's up.
Yeah. That's why
Mhm.
women should never give away. Like, if there's a guy that you want to be with, don't ever give away like yourself too easy. Make those fuckers work for it, and make them keep working for it so they can remember why the fuck they're with you in the first place.
Oh,
Mhm.
I've
That's
worked
my
hard.
advice.
I've worked hard though, and sometimes hard work doesn't work out. I was a human
Yes.
table for 19 hours.
Mhm.
What?
Wait, talk to me. You what
Yes.
now? You were
A
a human
Please?
table?
Yeah, all fours. And then their drinks, fucking feet. Like maybe I was like a human chase lounge. Like
19
You were
hours?
a
Why?
human table?
love.
Why
Yeah.
did you give up? You only had a few more hours, and I'm sure there's a Guinness Book of World Records waiting on you.
Yeah,
Hold it.
I mean,
What? A human table?
I just couldn't do it anymore.
You mean you just like were on your hands and knees? You were like the table. She was like, oh, you can't see my legs. I'm like putting them up on this coffee table in front of me here,
Well, it depends on
where
where.
this one is, as I'm
Yeah.
kicking back on my sofa.
Well,
So
d-
like you were actually a table?
Yeah, I mean, she was really, really cute. I just went for it,
I don't understand that.
Like, does she
It's
know you
love.
were
It's
in the
you-
house?
we're
Was
just
there like
talking
something
about-
over you so you look like real furniture?
We were just
Was
talking
it-
about making somebody work. You know, she was
you
making
were
me work
stalking
for
the
it.
crap out of her.
Didn't work for me though. You know, like I learned no more working.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I get it,
don't-
man. They don't
I
always
don't
pay
work.
off.
In other news, anybody hiring?
Is anybody hiring?
I don't know.
No.
I
No,
said I
I'm
will.
not. I'm not. No.
Mm-mm.
All right, you're not hiring. Oh, you're not hiring.
I think we ought to get Pipe Dreams and Carl Jr. together. What do you think?
Ooh, the green
Can you imagine the babies?
Yeah, you know what?
abomination.
I mean, Carl Jr. is kind of a creepy looking fucker, but she's pretty hot. So I'm thinking they could have some cool green kids.
Mm.
What do you think? I think I'm high enough.
I think
Mm.
that could be on the Patreon.
Sure.
Hey, when are we gonna get the opportunity to get a meta baby?
Meta,
Oh
Meta Nocto?
fuck! Are you kidding me? There's enough of them running all over the place around.
Yeah, but
Hear
imagine how you
some of
could
these
dress up your
kids, they're
baby every
like-
day, come around, you know.
How old are they supposed to be on here?
And then
Oh,
VR VD.
Like, there's a bunch of them on here. Like, their fucking voices haven't even changed yet.
the bright side is at least they're here and not in the back of a van. Okay, that's it.
I guess you got a point. And there's always places I can go that they're not.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah. Although,
Really? Really? There's an although.
well, what would they be doing in the back of the van? Like, you mean somebody abducting them? Or,
Yes. Now you see what I was saying. Thank
or
you.
seeing how many kids you can pack into the back of a van, like a clown
Oh,
car.
man, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still want this Jolly Rancher.
I want to fit something in.
That's what she said.
Okay. B.
Let me change my wording. So
Well, I did say I was trying to like explain what we were doing to somebody, and I was like, well, the first week B's gonna do me, and then the next week I'm gonna do him. And then I'm like, no, that is I know that's not right.
Slam dunk.
Yeah, I was like, no, that I know that didn't sound right. So
Mm.
I understand what you meant. So go ahead.
I was gonna
Something that
say
you wanted to ask before.
I was gonna.
or
I
say
want to
before we got it.
interject. Yeah, and make sure that we covered and something and see because I have and form a question. So I was envious because like I had never done stand up in real life necessarily on a stage per se in front of an audience per se before. Maybe my life has always been jokes and you know what I mean, but never in that format or whatever. And the only time I've done it is here and in VR. And but I want to take that step and try to do it live sometime. And you had one set up. I'm getting to the question, huh? You had one set up that was canceled because and it was gonna be some an hour. And I was like,
No,
fucking
it was gonna be
awesome.
20
Right?
minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
2 hours long. I was playing. All right, so 20 minutes. Anyway, 20 minutes is long as fuck. It feels like 2 hours sometimes. Anyway, 20 minutes, and it got canceled.
Mhm.
And I was like, dang it, she's gonna beat me to it. And like, I'm not gonna get the courage to do it. She's gonna beat me to it. She's gonna beat me to it. And then it got canceled. I'm like, oh shit, you know, like, not that I was competing. No, I didn't mean it in that sense.
Mhm.
My question is, did they reschedule that, and are you still gonna do that shit?
Said it was going to happen this summer, but it hasn't. I
Oh,
haven't
okay.
heard anything yet.
Oh, like pretty far out then.
They only laugh twice a year. Damn.
Yeah, no, you gotta schedule it and shit.
No, it's a birthday party. It's a birthday party for someone.
Oh, they
Yeah.
have 2 birthdays in the same year.
No,
That
no.
happens. It's leap year
She
this year.
actually had this whole thing planned and scheduled and all kinds of like different entertainment and stuff for it. And she got COVID.
Oh no.
And so now then, it takes a long time for her with her job and schedule to,
Mm. Respect.
yeah, to
Okay, well,
reschedule.
I hope it happens.
Me
That's gonna
too.
be awesome.
I hope it does. I hope it does.
Yeah.
It will be amazing.
I'll be on Comedy Central before that. Not that I'm not racing or anything. I'm not racing.
I'm not very competitive, B. I'm
Comedy
just not
Central. Fuck
competitive.
Comedy Central. I don't want to be on Comedy Central. They're too
I would be
tame
on
for
Comedy
me.
Central.
Huh?
I would be on Comedy Central, but I couldn't because they bleep out everything I say.
Yeah.
We would hear fruit
Actually,
bat.
it's pretty.
Yeah, you'd hear fruit bat. Yeah, that'd be about it.
I think those days are over though. You can get away with a lot of stuff now.
You can.
You can.
Yeah, yeah, they swear a lot on TV now. They say words that I can't imagine that they would have said.
I swear.
It's true. It's true.
Well, that was one thing I liked finally on the last season of The Walking Dead was they were letting the swear words just kind of rip through because it's a fucking apocalypse and people are gonna say, "Oh shucks, oh golly gee." No, they're gonna say,
No.
"What the fuck."
What were you thinking?
I got a fucking zombie chasing me.
There's an awesome skit that's kind of like talks about how like it was on Mr. Show, right? Which is David Cross and the dude from
X-Files.
no Bob Odenkirk,
Oh,
Mhm.
Better Call Saul.
right?
Breaking
Better
Bad.
Call
It was like
Saul, yes.
yeah, it was a sketch comedy show on HBO.
Yeah.
And they had a sketch, and it started out with like this show, and it was about how remember back in the day, like you'd watch a show and they'd edit out instead of bleeping out the words or just having like that bleeping noise or whatever, like our silence. They'd put a word sometimes in there,
Yes.
try to make it sound like something else, right? And that
Yeah,
was
they
like
would dub
the
in another
nature.
word.
Yeah, so they did
Mhm.
like a sketch about it, and they got to a part where this dude is about to like shoot this guy, and he gets hung up to him. He's like, "Mother, father, Chinese dentist." Fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Among other
Yeah.
jokes like that.
I
That was
have
the best
seen
one.
movies where they did that. And it's funny because like you can see their lips moving and
Yeah.
saying the word.
Yeah.
And then you hear this voice that doesn't even sound like the voice that's talking. Just kind of fill in a different random word like darn.
Yep.
And it'll be saying you fucking asshole. And it'll be like, you idiot or you jerk. And then their mouths will keep moving for a second.
Great skit. Yeah. Like
Yeah. I can't stand watching dubbed movies. They drive me crazy.
that was
I
like
can't
president
stand it
speeches
if the
before
mouth
CGI.
isn't if the mouth isn't lined up with
Oh,
with the
yeah.
audio. The picture and the audio aren't lined up right. I can't stand it. It drives me insane.
It's like when
Remember
you're trying to watch a YouTube video in your car and it's synced to your car
Yeah.
and it the word it's just off. I can't do
Yes.
it.
Yep.
Are you
Yeah.
driving
YouTube
while
and
you're doing
drive?
this?
No.
Well, then how do you know? How do
No,
you
it's if I'm
know?
riding in the car with someone and I'm wanting to watch a YouTube video, I will yeah.
No, you've been driving and watching YouTube. I know what you've been doing. Yeah,
right.
boy.
That's right. You driving.
So what's up, B?
No, do I have any more like must talk about subjects?
Must to talk about subjects.
I mean,
So Kim,
I'm
if you
curious
had
about
to,
Trish.
if oh, what's
I'm
that?
sorry. What are you
Kim,
gonna
if
say?
you had to think of like a moment that stands out most in your mind from our friendship, like what would it be? I know you've seen me do a lot of really weird things. So
Well, I don't know. The only thing I could think about earlier when he was talking about wildcats was the fact that you raised a bobcat.
this is true.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I did.
How'd that turn out?
Fine. Fine.
It was still a bobcat.
Yeah, my one
Now
of
it's
my
in
younger brothers and
transformed.
I, well, where we live, people would just drop off kittens randomly because they figured they would just go into the barn. So, um, we figured somebody had dropped it off. And we found this kitten. It was a good sized kitten, but it was still a kitten,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just missing its tail, which had a little nub for a tail. So we brought it home, and yeah, it was long story
Really?
short, it was a bobcat. But
Wait,
we raised it with our other cats. It came and went. It was like the size of a small dog.
at what point
Uh,
did you realize what it was?
oh, my father took one look at it and he was like, this is a wild animal. This is this bobcat.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, it was along a stone wall, so we brought it home. It was alone. Um, so the only thing I can think of is that something had happened to the mother because it was
Hmm.
definitely too young to have,
And then he's
or
like,
it,
"Oh, okay, no problem
you
then."
know, or may have been picked up by something. It may have been picked up by a hawk or something and then dropped for whatever reason because there was no signs of any other bobcats around.
How
So,
domesticated did it become?
oh, very, very. It went in and out through the cat door, the pet door.
Did somebody have to
Um,
spit on it first?
no,
I
it
think
just it nursed
it's kind of
actually it nursed off of another cat
no. I mean to
that
get out
had
the
just
door
had
because it was so
kittens.
big. So to
Oh
get
no, I
to
mean
get
they're
it,
like the size of a small dog. They're
Mm-hmm.
like this, yeah. It's not like this. It's not like a mountain lion or something. I mean they're. I mean I think a Maine Coon cat maybe about probably about the size
bobcat.
Yeah.
of a
Really?
bobcat. Yeah.
Huh.
What?
I saw one of those before. Those are massive too.
Yeah, those are yeah.
But your dad ended
Um,
up being cool with it though.
um, well, he wasn't cool with much. We just kind of kept it away from him.
Mm.
But like, well, my mom was not cool with it because we were always bringing wild animals home, and there it's not always safe. Like this one was fine. It was safe. It was very domesticated. It was friendly and stuff. And good night, VR Star.
Good night, you
And
guys.
Mm-hmm.
but
Hey.
um it's never a good idea. I mean, I got bit by a raccoon one time when I was little and I had to have a bunch of shots because the raccoon was
Oh, I
sick.
forgot that you had
Yeah.
yeah, you had to have rabies
Yeah, the
shot.
raccoon was sick and turned out to have
Mm-hmm.
rabies, so I had to have a bunch of shots. Um yeah, I was always bringing home wild animals. I love animals. I was
Nice.
actually feeding my chipmunk earlier today because it was like 64 degrees here
The
in
animals that come
February.
up to you. So like, there's a list, right? You got a chipmunk, a bumblebee,
A deer.
right? A deer, a
Deer.
do re mi, do a deer, a female
Doe,
deer,
a deer, a female deer. Sorry.
a
That's
bee,
okay. Unlike me, my bestie over here can
do re
sing.
bee.
Do re bi.
No, a b e b e e, not me. M
B
e
we've
b
we've
b e
we've
e
we've
b
we've
b
lost
e.
everybody, B. Except for
I was
Kim.
gonna
Kim
say,
is our
am I
diehard.
the only one
Well,
that
no,
is left?
you're that's it. You're our diehard. That's it.
Okay.
Where did
Well,
they
the
go?
cameras are still rolling. We're still going.
They are.
It's
They are. We're still live. We're still
It's
live.
almost 11 o'clock. Wow.
It
we could
is.
definitely call it if you'd like. I think we had
Yeah,
a good
we should
show. We had some
probably
laughs,
call
no
it a wrap.
squeaks, no squeaks.
No
but we had some
squeaks.
laughs.
I'm sorry. I'm
And we
sorry.
got to know Windmajik, and I
I
can change my avatar after this.
Hey, can I
Please
like
do.
Sorry.
can I like tell him about the diving off the dock
Yes.
naked now since nobody else is here?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. We're still
Nobody
streaming
else is
live, but go
listening.
ahead.
So
Nobody else is listening. No, they're probably off. Don't worry about it. Just
if
kidding.
you
Go
don't
ahead.
want me
Just
to
kidding.
tell
Just
that
kidding.
story, I won't.
No, that's okay. Go ahead. I don't care. Go
No,
ahead.
okay. It was our 25th high school reunion, and we had
So
lots to
25 years
drink.
ago.
Yeah, no.
Just kidding. Sorry.
Her and I hadn't actually gotten together really in a long time. And that
Yeah,
was
it's been
like
a
the
while.
first time we had gotten together. And it came out
Just the
and
two of us. Just the two of
we're
us
like
without
we're
kids.
just like, yeah, I know. And we were like hanging out and we'd had a lot to drink.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot. Yeah. There was a lot.
Yeah.
And she was interested in a guy
Yeah.
that worked at the golf course across from where we were having our reunion, and it was actually the restaurant where we had our reunion.
That I ended
And
up with.
yeah, she ended up with him, but I don't know if this was to get his attention or if it was just because she was hot. Because we went out to the end of the dock and
I
we're
didn't
looking
know
at the
anybody was
water.
still there. I didn't know
Oh.
anybody was still at the golf. I thought everybody had left.
But she just decided that she was just gonna whip off her dress and jump into the lake. I was like, okay. I don't know if I'll do that because I might drown, but here you go. But it was funny. It was funny at the time. It was really funny at the time. Cause that was just
Yeah.
how she's very spontaneous.
Cool.
And
Okay.
I mean, she's known for just doing things just because she wants to.
She'll grab the lampshade and put it right on her head.
Right on my
Right?
head.
I mean,
Yeah,
just
right on my head.
jump up on that chandelier and start swinging. Eee, the party.
Well, I can't say that it's never not fun when I'm with her.
It's never not fun.
I always have a
I
blast with
even made the
her.
freak out. I even have fun on the subways.
Oh, she subway surfed in
Yeah.
Montreal. It was cool.
Yeah,
There's
and I
video
went.
footage of that.
There is.
Subway surf.
Yeah.
Like
I
got on
would
top of
pretend
it
it's. I pretend that I'm surfing,
in a
and
tunnel
I'm like,
while it
well,
was
no,
moving.
because you're going really fast, and you kind of should hang on, and if not, you have to like hold your balance. Well, I'm not very good at balancing, so
Oh,
I
let
try
go
surf.
of the fucking
Yeah, I can let go of the bars and
shits.
everything, and just kind of stand there. And I always think that it would be really fun to like tuck into a ball when there's a bunch of people and just roll and like bow people down like a bowling ball on the subways. Yeah, I have way too much fun on subways, and they vibrate. They go like this, and I think that like they go like this a lot. Like your seat, if you're sitting down, your seat's going like this. And I really think that they should have suction cup dildos that just sit on your seat. So, like business women, if they've had a stressful day at work, what do? You just put down your suction cup dildo on your seat, and it could come, you could have like special little like wipes to wipe off, make sure that you're not gonna, get anything up in your hoo-ha from
Your
the
hoo-ha,
subway because
yeah.
they're nasty.
Wow.
So you just put your
Well,
suction
except for
cup dildo
Montreal
down on the
subways, they're
seat.
spotless.
They are very clean, but I don't know that I would want my vag touching the seat.
No,
But
no.
well, I mean, so you just do your suction cup dildo. You pull up your skirt a little bit. You just kind of sit down on it and pull your skirt down, and you just have a nice little ride back. Grab your suction cup, go home, and you're smiling at your kids, you're smiling at your partner, and all is good with the world. That and a Snicker bar go a long way.
So the subway went in the tunnel. What did you say?
Okay,
I
guess
think
on
we
that
lost
note-
B.
I
think
guess
we
on
lost
that
B.
note, it's time to call it a night.
Made sense.
I thought it did.
You know, I just now realized, is he wearing one of your outfits?
Yes, he is. Yes, we're twinsies. Okay. I didn't know that we were going to be twinsies.
Oh my goodness, that's so adorable.
Mm.
It really is.
It's super adorable and so
He even
adorable.
he got my old hairdo. I
Yep.
just changed my hairdo.
Yeah.
What do you
It's
think of this
tucked up in
hairdo,
the
Kim?
hair.
Did you
Because I
cut
think
the
I'm
back?
going to do this for real.
Wow, that's an interesting hairstyle. No, it looks cute on you, but everything looks cute on you, so you know.
Wow.
You're biased. You're my bestie.
This when we do this show and the roles were reversed, this is not how it's gonna end like with this. It's gonna be laughing and making fun of me and shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
get to know Windmajik night. Thank you.
He's a lot more
Thanks, everybody.
interesting than I am. So.
I didn't mean to like have him say like that was nice, like your friends here and shit. Like,
Good night, guys. I have
get
to,
to
now, I
my
just
friends.
now I just have to remember how to get out of here.
Under your right thumb.